like this weird blurry mess anytime I start attacking, which means about half of the game looks like shit. I think if I get a headshot, they die instantly. Let's try it. Okay, if I can actually do a headshot on those guys, they do seem to die instantaneously. What was the advantage of being here? I'm sorry, I think I'm stuck. Do I just use this now? I would assume so. I thought that was going to be the... Well, that makes a bit more sense. It looks artifacted as hell and back. I think you're great, but don't compare this to... I think that's what they were trying to go for. I don't think it's actually as good as that. Yeah. I've got more important shit to do as well. I don't know. This game looks alright. This game plays alright. Is it anything revolutionary? No, not really. But it's revolutionary as far as where it comes into the game's lineage. Where the fuck am I going? I'm a bit confused. At least we have this compass. Alright, so if I go this way... God, my boobs are pointy. And they jiggle way too much. Okay. Right there. Let's just keep walking. It appears to be this right here, but I cannot jump this. Do I need to use time slow or something? I don't understand. If you put it on high quality, it looks less blurry and fuzzy. Let me see if I can turn off the blur. Okay, the blur does not seem to be an option. Okay, there's absolutely no reason for me to be in here. Wait. Okay, I didn't stand on the thing long enough. That was the problem. Alright. The resolution I have to put kind of low just so I can be able to see it. The problem right now is that my screen is not big enough to accommodate chat and this game. Ow. I tried to mitigate some of that damage by wall running, but... Oh, hey, here's a thing. Alright, well, let's use the one that obviously has some special effects. So now if I do fire damage, I do more. Because the swords I have also do more when I have... I think it's when I hit them when they're on fire. Which is convenient. The hair is all over the goddamn place. Okay, it's more of these guys. These guys are pretty much the most annoying thing I've fought so far. But they're not as bad as the flying guys from the last game, because... Although there's not... Okay, there's lock on. Never mind. These guys are fairly easy now. I don't know why I need to kill these, but I'm going to do so. I assume it helps. I'd rather deal with a blurry game if it means Rev can chat with us. I can increase it. Well, hold on.
And suddenly felt as though I was like in a different space, like I'd stepped through the wall of water. There was the same air inside I could breathe, but the ground was so sticky that it was hard to walk. And there was absolute silence, like my ears were full of cotton wool. We'd almost passed through when it just disappeared. Whatever it wasn't a good thing.
Alright then. I mean, yeah, keep in mind, I'm not saying this game is great. It's definitely not. If you like a game like this, play, you know, any of those games I mentioned before. I can increase the resolution some. I might be able to increase it by a couple of notches. The only problem right now is I don't know as if I've saved. I would assume the checkpoints are fairly close together. I just did that. Let's go through one more area and then I can restart the game. and maybe be able to make it look a little bit better. But the game requires you to do a complete restart anytime you change the resolution, which is finicky at best. Okay, it was nothing. Okay, there's a button. I'm gonna boot up stream over on my other computer just so I can see. It does seem like you kind of have to try, which is nice. Let me see what the capture looks like. Oh my god, that looks really bad. That's really blurry. That's really bad. It looks like passable on my screen, but it looks really, really blurry on your screen. If I stay still, it looks okay, but Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, let's up the resolution some. I might have to do this full screen. I'm gonna have the chat over on the other window. But yeah, you've got some, it does not look so great. I'm gonna do a 16:9 resolution. Yeah, it looks absolutely awful for you guys. What's a good resolution? What res is my monitor? It's much bigger than this. I just have it kind of... I've got to be able to see both chats at the same time. And thank you, Poopy Dickens. Thank you. That was a good compliment. Although your name is Poopy Dickens, so that's a little weird. So what would be a better resolution that I could do that wouldn't obscure all of chat? If I do this, this is my actual resolution, I think. But if I do this, I won't be able to see chat. So maybe this? I might be able to still see chat like this. Okay, we gotta restart the game. Whoa, okay. What was that? I had control over that. That was weird. Alright, let's try and reboot the game with that on. I mean, a lot of it has to do with the bitrate that I'm streaming at. Currently, I can't stream at any higher of a bitrate because of having a shitty internet connection. If I had a connection like maybe Dire or, you know, someone like that, I might be able to actually stream this game where it didn't look like ass. But, yeah. Also, my background image is off kilter. Let's get that centered. Position... center. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's try and do this again. Let's see what happens when we load it up. Okay, that's a little weird. This resolution is going to be a little hard to deal with. This is now a 4:3 resolution, although it is cropping it, which is even weirder. The reason Dyer can stream at such a high quality is because he actually has a really decent internet connection, and until Google Fiber gets here, I will not have such a thing. Can I move the... Alright, the actual bar for the game is outside of my... It's up at the top of the screen outside of where I can grab, so I can't actually click and drag it to move it. So this will not work. Let's try going down one. It looks a little bit better, right? We'll have to see. This game depends on a lot of blur effects. I think they found out what those are and decided to do it like that. It's probably because I'm viewing it double. The frame rate's gonna look a little ass. Okay. Blades of Time is currently syncing, so we won't be able to do anything. Google Fiber is pretty damn good. The final release for Pixel Piracy is in a couple of days. Alright, well why don't we wait on streaming it until then? Because I kind of was going to wait on streaming it until then. This is exactly the same resolution I had it at, isn't it? Oh god. This looks almost exactly the same as the last resolution I had it at. In fact, I believe it is. Yes. This is exactly the same resolution I just had it at. So, I can go higher, but I won't be able to see chat unless if I look over to my left like this. I need to get a second monitor as part of it. This guy's over-designed as fuck. Stop talking about the resolution. I'm sorry. The people in the main chat are kind of pissed. I have control over this thing while we're doing the loading, but the loading is so fast that it's almost not necessary. Huh.
Where are you all coming from? It's no wonder that the local civilization was doomed to death.
Isn't it a bit redundant to say doomed to death? Alright, the blur is pretty high. And it doesn't appear that there's anything I can do that. I'm sorry, main chat is obviously what I'm referring to as Chitango chat. There's not a whole lot I can do about this from the looks of it. Yeah, I mean, you're doomed to death from this day you are born. It's the pact you make by taking your first breath. Why would you even need to say that? I like that I can do a little bit of a spin at the end of it. Although that looks like ass on your end, doesn't it? That is actually a line from a song. I can't claim that I've got that. I made that up myself. The bloody screen so real looks pretty shit. I don't know. Alright. Is there a reason we're doing that? I'm not doing anything right now. All I'm doing is moving the camera now. So that's a little buggy. You would expect that someone would fix that. Alright then. Okay, she's just gonna keep doing that. Oh, even while we're moving, we're gonna be doing that. Alright then. Alright then. Where are we going? What are we doing? I mean, I came in through here, right? So it's probably not through here. Oh, okay. A new door opened here. I'm glad they bothered to bring their top hats.
What's going on here? I wouldn't even be surprised if I ran into a group of tourists here. Anything seems possible right now.
Yeah, just let those people die while you have a fucking monologue with yourself. Alright. Oh god. I notice that I'm still shooting, I'm just... I can't reload. Alright, well, maybe I didn't give this game enough time to be shit. Hold on a sec. Hello? Hey, how are you doing? Yeah. What time?
Damn monsters.
Sorry, I had my phone on still. A friend of mine wants to come over. He just bought a new computer.
You look new to the island. You know, bad timing. Leave me alone, will you? Get out as fast as you can.
Hey. He's just swatting them away like they're gnats. Alright. Oh, okay.
There must be another way. They look like parasites. If I destroy them, I'll be able to use the corals to get to the other side.
Alright. Well, I guess we're just making assumptions based on what we want to have happen. But that works. Fine.
It might be a volcanic form of life. I wonder what they found so special about the flying corals. I like them though.
Alright, so do you want to, like, explain what your expertise in any of the things you just talked about are? Alright, so we're just gonna keep doing that glitched out animation, apparently.
Wow, there's something down there.
Oh shit. Well, I guess we're finding out what it is. It's death. That's what's down there. Seriously, look at her legs. She's got a weird run animation, but part of that is just because she's in heels. I don't know how I missed that. Okay. Alright, so I think... Hold on. There's something on that island there, so we can probably drop down to it. Oh shit, missed it. Alright, I want to see her do the sword glitch again. No? How did he get here?
Run some tests on the samples I collected. The structure of most of them resembles those of our world, but some new kind of substance seems to be running through everything. It's in the flowers, leaves, and bark of the trees, the blood and bones of the creatures. I've never seen anything like it before. I should learn more about it before I put forward any hypotheses.
But yeah, here in an hour or so, a friend is going to come over and we're going to play video games. He just bought this like crazy computer off Craigslist. Much better than mine. It has a solid state drive for one thing, which would be great right now. I need to get a new hard drive. Doing these videos every week for YouTube is clogging up my computer's resources. About a gig.
Let's see what I'll get this time.
Well, more than a gig now. Alright, do I get to choose? Alright. Ignition or heavy strike? Do I get both? Alright, so I also get dash as well. So that last time I did have an option, I just didn't take it. So that means you have a little bit of replayability in the form of picking different abilities at the That's kind of awkward to do, X and B. Alright, well, seems to work fairly well, and with the buffs that I've got through the amulets and stuff, that seems to be fine. Wait, is Fred going to go? No. My friend from real life is going to, not Fred. What? I must have said friend weirdly. This is an okay game. I wouldn't recommend buying it, that's for sure. Alright, there we go. We've done it. We did the thing. Okay, we're already getting shot at. That was a little cheap. By far not the worst game I've ever played, but definitely not one of the best. The gun sound that they've got, it's got this kind of like pew sound to it rather than the kind of click that you'd expect. Alright, so I can grab onto them while they're in the air and stab them. I wonder what that is. Most likely a boss. I'm assuming that if I answer yes, it's gonna go bad.
The path has no clear boundaries, and only the portals show the way. This portal is the only way for you.
I'm not following. Is this somehow connected to the treasure of the Dragon Temple?
The path is the treasure of Dragonland, and it ends in the Dragon Temple. This is where you will find your true essence and power. Prepare yourself, for it is time to start your challenge.
Alright. I have a feeling this is not the right way to killing him. Though it does appear to be doing damage, so... I seem to want to target onto those things. Alright then. Alright, that is not good. We are dying. Do I have the healing gems like in the first game? He seems a bit glitchy. I might be able to just wait until regeneration kicks in. Just waiting for regeneration to start kicking in. Is there a way to initiate it myself? Wait, what? When did I get this gun? This, like... Can I turn the gun sideways? Like in, whatchamacallit? Dead Space? Because it definitely has that Dead Space vibe with the three... I don't appear to be doing any damage. It doesn't appear to be an assault rifle. It appears to still be a bolt action. Because I still have to... Alright, let's move. So I guess... Okay, there are these things on the floor. Let's try using them. He's not gonna let me just do this, is he? No, he's not. Alright, I am going to die if I let him hit me. Is there a way of getting more health that I'm not aware of? Because I don't know how to use the health thing. I have health potions or whatever. There we go, it's left on the D-pad. That's a weird choice. Alright then. Just use this guy to farm up some more health. Then step on the switches. Did that do the thing that I needed to do? Can I just... Thank you, Jack. I don't think this is how you're supposed to win this fight. Alright, well...